and that is the goal to seal us the 3 points and save us from relegation.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Mattov's English Journey, and welcome back to Leicester City, the second episode, and this is the final day of the season in our 7th season here in our career, and we have a bid to try and survive in the Premier League in today's episode. 2 games coming up, one away from home against Bournemouth, who are the team we are going to be battling for this for survival in this season, and then after that we play at home against Brentford, which is the game which should hopefully secure us our survival. And if we take a look at the schedule, which is what has got us here, I mean, the team was floating around here for ages. We've dropped off since I've come in a little bit, whilst the boys still gel to this tactic, as you can see there. Taking a look at the schedule, the teams we played, I said it'd be hard because we played all 6 of the big teams in the league since this game against Man City. We came in the game after against Everton. In this time we've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 8 games we played 6 of the big 6 teams, and there were some very tough games in that. We beat Arsenal away from home, lost to Man United, lost to Liverpool, beat Tottenham, so we pretty much own North London, to be honest. We beat West Ham, we lost to West Ham, lost to Chelsea as well, I should say. Lost to Leeds. The West Ham game was probably the most annoying because we were actually winning, and then we did lose out very unfortunately in that game. And then the Leeds game, we probably could have got more out of it, but apparently not. We got a 1-0 win at home against Sheffield United, who have been relegated, sit at the bottom of the league, and now today we've got a tough game coming up against Bournemouth, who, if we take a look at their schedule, a few wins under their belt recently, lots of draws prior to that, but they got a 6-2 win away from home against Brentford, who we will be playing in the final game of the season at the King Power. So a very big episode coming up. I think we do stay up, but we need to make our mark and get the results if we want to. So let's go and play this first game of the day against Bournemouth. So the team for this crucial game against Bournemouth starts with Trafford in goal, backline of Vinicius, Riyad, Fais and Patterson. We've got a Regbunam, Meslick and Dewsbury Hall in the midfield. Gomez starting on the left today. Berrio comes in on the right, and of course Ty Clark up top. Kick off here in this crucial game against Bournemouth. We really need to get at least a point from this game. We cannot lose it. Goal difference is definitely not in our favour, and the board aren't happy with how we've done initially. I mean, I am not too happy really. We could have got some better results, but also at the same time, I know how tough the games have been. But we are looking like we might stay up if we keep playing like that. Ty Clark gets the goal. The VAR will check. We have to go through every VAR check now. I've just remembered that. That will be one frustrating thing about coming up into the Premier League. But if this goal does go in, and it has been given by VAR, and what an important goal that could be, setting the tone already in this game, keeping us up in this league. And yeah, that is a very, very important goal in the early moments of this game. It looks like we've been the better team. As I say, you know, we really need to get this result. I mean, there's games where we should have won definitely, but I probably should take back what I said about being disappointed, because that's probably not the case really. We've had really, really tough games for trying to come into this job and save the team from relegation. I think the points we've got has been decent, so yeah, I take that back what I said about being disappointed. And if we can just get this result today, that would be a true show of character here. Clark has another shot there. He's on for 2 goals already within 15 minutes, but Bournemouth have turned that ball over and will look to try and come on the counter attack now. Wout Faes with a huge tackle there to deny anything further for Bournemouth. And Bournemouth are a team who are playing very well at the moment compared to us. They have got some points on the board. They've overtaken us. They were really far down in the relegation. I mean, we were 5 points clear at one point. Then those games against Chelsea, you know, West Ham is even a tough game, but considering we were ahead, it was very annoying to lose in the fashion we did. You know, Man United, Liverpool, all these teams we played has meant that that gap is closed now. But this result here would be very, very good. It would be a show of character in the end of this season. In what has been a season where Leicester have had to replace their manager. They haven't got the results that maybe they want to, and yeah, if we can just stay up, that would be really, really good, and I'd be happy with what we've done so far in this season. Clark has played another ball through, and he's put it wide of that post. How important could that be? He's on for his second goal. I mean, he's scored 4 goals in his last 5 games, and before this, I think he scored 8 goals all season in like 30 appearances. There's another striker actually at this club. If I go and take a look at the and show you, it's Thielman, Jan Thielman. He's injured at the moment. He's going to be out for a couple more weeks. I mean, quite longer than that actually. He was the main striker as well. They played a 2-striker formation He was banging in the goals, but there's probably a role for him in this team next year. I'm a fan of one striker formations, to be honest, but he might break back in and then we can see what we can do. But yeah, it's kind of shocking to see that such a good player like Clark didn't get that many goals before now, and he's through on goal here again. Ty Clark has the chance to get his second of the game, and he slots it away, but I think it might be offside. The assistant has put his flag up. It'll go to VAR. Obviously, let's just wait and see what happens. If this goal goes in, it could be so huge, and it has been disallowed. But it's still some really positive play from us in the early moments of this game. 30 minutes gone, we're still 1-0 up here. Second half underway here in this game. This is the time of the game where we start to kind of lose our focus, get a bit complacent. Maybe the changes that we make are the reason for that. But all these boys are well rested, and hopefully that can help us in while we keep on the players who we know can play well. All these attackers. I've changed the attack around a little bit. Brought on Berrio. He's on loan from AC Milan. I mean, the fact we couldn't bring in players like that is always very good. Clark is through on goal again. Ty Clark with the shot. He gets his second goal of the game, and could that be the goal to save us from relegation? What a bit of play that is. I said I'd swap the attackers around. I think Gomez just played that ball over. I think he might be a bit better on the left. I don't know what foot he is actually. Let's take a look at what footed he is. He is right footed, so yeah, as an inverted winger, I think that could be the way to go. And then Berrio is right footed, but he clearly can play very well on that side. It's looking very good at the moment. 2-0 up away from home against Bournemouth, and we look set to survive relegation now. What a result this could be. 70 minutes gone in this game. Berrio's through on goal. He plays into Clark, and how has he managed to miss that? I think it might have been... Oh, it is offside actually, so I thought he was on for his hat-trick then. So close. Berrio has just come off now for Barnes, and we've also brought in Tanganga at right back. So resting some of these boys for the final game of the season. We look set to get the result that we want here in this game. We've moved up so high in the table as well. I think we are going to be surviving relegation here in this season, and what a huge result that would be. We've come here and we've completed the goal that we need to do for this season, and we regain the trust that the board want in us, and then we can go on and have a really good summer and hopefully pick up some good signings to build the super team that we want here at Leicester. Dewsbury Hall played the ball in, and that is the goal to seal us the 3 points and save us from relegation. A huge goal that is from our captain. He seals the points, as I say, and that is exactly the performance you want when you're trying to survive relegation. I had my doubts coming into this game, but we have absolutely done Bournemouth here in the Vitality, in their own stadium. What a huge result that is, and now we can start to look ahead to the next season. So the team for this game against Brentford, final game of the season, we're pretty much safe from relegation. Starts with Vutsov in goal instead of Trafford, Bulgarian brother, coming in representing here at Leicester. Backline of Vinicius, Riyad, Feiss and Patson, Eregbinen, Meslick, Dewsbury Hall in the midfield, Gomez on the left, Berrio on the right, and Ty Clark up top. Kick off here in this game against Brentford. It's a really good Brentford team. I mean, up front they've still got Ivan Toney and Gyökeres, so Gyökeres has joined them, but I find it so funny that Ivan Toney is still there even after all this time. He's been saying he wants to leave, and in game he's not even left the club yet. But they have played like Europa League. They got to Europa League semi-final this season. I think they might have qualified again. They've jumped up the table, so I'm pretty sure they're going to get in. We really have a huge chance of getting into the Europa League. If I show you the league table, I think I might have shown you this yesterday. We have gone 1-0 down, if you haven't noticed, but I'm sure you have. But anyway, we'll go to the league table. If we take a look how many teams have qualified already, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 6, 7, and then I don't know why Arsenal not qualifying, but that's 8 possible teams. Last year was 8, the year before that it was 9 teams qualified for Europe. Another 8 there, another 8 there, that's 7 actually. What's that? Another 9 there, another 8 there. Like, we really have a huge chance of qualifying for the Europe, and even if we do well in the Carabao Cup, which could be a very, or the Europa League, not the Europa League, what am I about? The FA Cup, I should say. We have a huge chance of qualifying, and I think that's something we really need to try and go on and do at this club, because some European football and having a good time in some European competition is ultimately what you want from any team. And I think this Leicester team really has the potential to. In the summer, we're going to probably sell a few players for some big money, spend that money wisely. Hopefully we get a big, injection of money in the summer so we can spend that, and then we go from there and see what we can do, and hopefully next season we qualify for Europe. And that's probably what the goal is. A Conference League minimum we could qualify. Anything higher than that is an overachievement, but I think Conference League has to be the way to go, and do well in the cup competitions and maybe get it through the league format as well. That would be really, really good for us here. 1-0 down at the moment. I don't think we're going down. I might have just said all this and we're still going down, but I mean, we are losing, and we're still gonna stay up by the looks of it. Who's everyone else playing? So Bournemouth and Wolves are actually playing each other. Ivan Toney there through on goal, but Bournemouth and Wolves are playing each other at the bottom. Sunderland are playing. Where are they? Liverpool. So I mean, hopefully Liverpool can do something there. And Everton are the other team who are involved in this, and Everton are playing Arsenal. So everyone's playing at home by the looks of it, who are down in this relegation battle. I mean, Brentford were here at one point and now they've just jumped up, but yeah, everyone's at home. I don't think we're going down. I said this Brentford team were good, so I think we're good, but we just have to see what happens in the rest of this game. A goal would be nice to end off this season. Berrio will try and get that goal. He has a shot from outside the box, but he just puts it wide of that post there. Some good attacking play from us, but Brentford are also playing really, really well at the moment. The ball in back post. Jokeres is there, and he does get their second goal of this game, and we might be set for a loss in this final day of the season. But so are Bournemouth by the looks of it, and also Sunderland. So I think we are good to go for now. 30 minutes gone in this game. Gomez has a shot, and it's gone right in, and we pull one back all of a sudden. Can we take this game into our own hands and get a result? We're within one goal now, and I mean, it's been a lively first 30 minutes. There's still loads of time left in this game, and as I say, could we be on for a final win of this season? Brentford now from the kickoff, they might look to try and generate a chance and kill it off. Right after I've said that, down this left side they'll look to try and come and attack, and Buemo's still there actually. Buemo would be a really interesting player to bring into this club. I mean, on the wings he's very threatening. I don't know how old he is now, maybe in his 30s. um that could be a really, really good signing. But a lot of these Brentford players have been here for a long time by the looks of it. You know, Tony, they've got Collins at the back, Agier at the back. I think me might have been playing also. Some a pretty similar team, and they've still managed to qualify to Europe. And it's worked well for them by the looks of it. Rico Henry as well down this left side is having a big involvement in this game. And I mean, from the original Leicester team, the only player we have it's literally just Dewsbury Hall and Fice actually. Without Fice, Brentford get their third goal of this game. Jokeres, he's come to Brentford surprisingly. I thought he'd go to a very top club, but he gets his second goal of this game to make it 3-1 within 30 minutes to Brentford. 40 minutes gone in this game off of the back of them 3 goals for Brentford. We're still playing quite well, to be fair. I mean, this is what I say about the potential. We just really need to work with it and see what we can do from there. I've just remembered one thing, by the way. I'm going to show you that before this highlight, that if we go and take a look at Alfreton, how they're doing, they have unfortunately been relegated from the National League. They've been floating around there in this season. It just wasn't meant to be for them, but going down might be good for them, because then they can go on and build from that next year, have a good season in the National League North, because they haven't been there for a few years now. They've been established in the National League, and if they have a good season there, they could go on and have a promotion and come straight back up. But one sad thing as well is that Kenny Coker is actually leaving on a free transfer. So sad. I'm kind of gutted we only had one season with him, because he got half of his goals at Alfreton in that one season, which is absolutely insane. Maybe even more than half, to be honest. We only had one season with him, and then I think he's been mismanaged a bit. He's had a few injury issues, but I think he has been mismanaged a bit, which is a shame for him. Clark there, through on goal, he's hit the post. How unlucky is that for him? But yeah, it's sad that he's leaving. I wonder where he'll go. He's only had a three. What's it? He's only had. What was I trying to say? We only had it played with him for a season, and he's only been there for 3 or 4 seasons, maybe a bit longer than that actually. I think the National League North would probably be suited for him, so it's a shame, especially in his developed state, that he can't play. And we've never really had a player since then who's been, had the similar feel like Kenny Coker. He was so fun to manage, and I wish we could have had a bit longer with him. Not meant to be, I guess, but we just have to hope he does well, and maybe Ty Clark will be the player who will, show everything that Kenny Coker did, and hopefully we can see that in the next season. Should we stay in the Premier League, I think we are going to stay up, but it would be nice to see someone like Clark, who's got the same profile, similar profile to Kenny Coker. He can do a lot on the ball. Hopefully we can see that from him in the next season here. 48 minutes gone. We find ourselves on the ball. Wout Faust on that right side. He looked to try and play ball forward. He plays it to Meslick. Patterson will try and play Gomez in, or it might be Berrio actually. He plays Gomez instead, and now we lose out on that ball there. And I mean, what are the other results saying? I still think we stay up at the moment. 17th place by the looks of it. Where are Sunderland? Sunderland are still 1-1, so that game is still in that, you know, there's a chance they could take the lead in that game. Hopefully not. Hopefully Liverpool can do us a favour. They do actually need a win if they want any chance of winning the league. So I mean, they're going to still lose by 1 point by the looks of it. We're definitely going to lose this game 4-1 down at the moment, or it might be disallowed actually. VAR will take their time in checking this, but if it does go through, we just have to pray on some results that we don't go down. 55 minutes gone in this game. As you can see, we're getting relegated. We are literally going to get relegated by the looks of it, but we do have a penalty here, and we just need the 1 point to pretty much guarantee our promotion here in survival. I mean, I should say, getting a bit mixed up at the moment, and it's going to be Meslick who will step up and try and pull back a goal in this game, and then after that we'll have 35 minutes to try and find an equaliser. Meslick steps up, puts it away. Now we've got 35 minutes to try and find a goal in this game and guarantee our survival. 17 minutes gone in this game. We are still down by the looks of it. Of course Liverpool have to lose. Of course Arsenal have to lose when we need them to pick up a result and just win their game. It's not like they've got a title on the line. But yeah, I guess we just have to deal with this. Try and find a goal by ourselves. Berrio down this right side will Luke try and make a run down, play a ball in. He's got Clark in the middle. He plays it to Dewsbury Hall. Comes out to Meslick. Meslick goes back to Feist, and Feist needs to go forward. We need to play a bit more direct, I think. Dewsbury Hall has the shot, and it's forced wide by the Brentford goalkeeper, and we have 15 minutes to still try and find this goal. I mean, I can't believe if we go down here, this would be so frustrating. How are Liverpool losing to Sunderland? That does not make sense at all. The Brentford goalkeeper has come to claim that, and we might just be in a little bit of trouble here. Full time approaching here in this game, and it's looking like a 95th minute winner from Arsenal is the goal that will keep us up. Luckily, all these teams tied on 41 points, and Arsenal finally have switched it on, and we look set to stay up. I mean, I don't know if we concede here. Tanganga just walked it on the line, but luckily it's not gone in. I hope the goal difference doesn't affect us too much. We might still have a chance ourselves to try and get a goal here. Berrio, he'll look to try and come down this right side, but nothing comes from it there. And that goal, is it gone in? Oh no, I don't think. Has it? It hasn't. Luckily, we do stay up, and 95th minute winner from Arsenal is what keeps us up. But I mean, I don't know some of them results. Liverpool lost 3-1 to Sunderland on the last day of the season. What is going on? I mean, they did secure their survival, and Everton have been relegated. So, of all the teams, Everton were so high up. Arsenal went and scored them goals, and now we have survived in this league, and we'll have another season here in the Premier League next season. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for a new season here in Leicester City. Thank you. Bye bye.